Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, welcome back to Woodbine Elementary School for the South Jersey Hoops Madness basketball tournament. As we stated in game one, or prior to game one, we talked about being here for the next 2 weeks and covering over 40 games. And I'll tell you what, we started off with a bang in game one. The Crusaders outlasted the Capers in a 59-49 game. And my partner, Coffee Jones. I'm Steve Westcott. We thank you for watching BFA Sports, and that was a good one.
It really was, and it came down to the third quarter. There was a nice run that the Capers made. They took an 8-point lead. The Crusaders called a timeout, and coming out of that timeout, they go 8-0 run to tie it up at the end of the third quarter. The fourth quarter, big shot by Sean Snyder. He was our player of the game. Puts them up 4 late in the game. They end up winning by 10.
Yep. And I'll tell you what, we also want to thank all of our sponsors who are allowing us and helping us to bring this to you 40-plus games over the next 2 weeks. Premier Orthopaedics, Dr. Dwyer and his group, we thank you so much for what you've done for high school student athletes. And we also want to thank RK Chevrolet and Toyota of Vineland, Mr. Jim G. and Mr. Bob McCormick. The Grand Hotel and Resort in Cape May, New Jersey, Mr. Bob Belanson and his staff there at the hotel and at Hemingway's Restaurant and Lounge. Bill McMahon, McMahon Insurance Agency, and Keith Bernhardt with City Kitchens, Elevations, and Cabinetry. So we thank all of you. We're hoping to have a second game here between the Vicious Vikings and the P-Town Ballers, and we hope it goes just like the first one did.
Well, hopefully it's action-packed in the second half of the game. Both teams started off sloppy. A lot of turnovers in that first game. We're going to see how the ball handling plays out in this game. If it come down to the wire in the final shot, who's going to be clutch and be able to make a big bucket?
I'll tell you what, we're going to go over some starting lineups now. We didn't have the chance to do that in the first game. There are no announcement as far as lineups go, so we're going to give them to you now. The P-Town Ballers are starting a 6'3 junior, number 0, Isham McLean. They're starting a 5'9 junior, number 1, Jordan Lomax. A 6'6 junior, number 14, Brandon Palmer. A 6'5 junior, number 15, Cameron Downs. And a 6'2 junior, number 24, Marty Sigler. And that's for the P-Town Ballers. Looks like they got some size on that end of the floor.
See some athletic players. They're going to come out here. Short roster right now. I don't know if there's a few players they're looking to show up. Only 6 players on the floor warming up on the other side. They're going to have to face a tough, lengthy, just looking at the roster and the size and the arm span of some of these guys for the Vicious Vikings.
Yeah, we're going to have some speed and some size in this game, that's for sure. The Vicious Vikings are going to start number 51, Jason Bryce, number 40, Tazir Canty, who we're going to talk about in a minute, number 30, Shane Huggard, number 53, Zaid Lee, and number 42, Zabar Lee. What we know, the little bit we do know about Zabar Lee's long frame, really, really good athlete. You're going to like what you see, some highlight reel stuff out of Zabar Lee. But their player for the Vicious Vikings is Tazir Canty. He's got a couple offers from Goldie Beacon, and another one from Bloomfield, and he's nearing 2,000 points in his high school career. So that tells you what kind of player he is.
I was just out a few weeks ago celebrating some of the players we had in our last BFA broadcast making 1,000 points. You're talking 2,000?
Yeah, 55 in one game, I'm told. He had a 55-point game.
I don't know he's going to have too many assists today.
So we're looking to get this one started. We're going to be getting started shortly here. Again, we thank each and every one of you for tuning into BFA Sports and for watching our stuff during the season and certainly over the next couple weeks. And we're going to do the best job we can in bringing it to you, make you feel like you're here.
I agree. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Hit the like button, the share button. Let's cheer these young men on as they fight in this single elimination tournament, the second of 40 games over the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, and like we said before game one, single elimination adds a lot of I shouldn't say a lot, but a little bit more effort, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more preparation, et cetera, et cetera.
Totally agree. We're going to see right here from the jump who's going to get a good start in this game. We didn't see last game. Pretty much the Capers led it through 2.5 quarters. They got tied up at the end of the third and the fourth quarter. It was pretty much all Crusaders.
Jumping center is Cameron Downs for P-Town Ballers and number 42 for the Zabar Lee. Possession to start with the Vikings. Ball in the hands of Canty. Comes off a screen, lob. Can't finish. That was Zabar Lee. Nice attempted alley-oop pass there by Canty to Lee. Possession belongs to Pemberton. Man-to-man defense from the Vikings. 3-point field goal attempt, no good. Rebound, Canty. In transition, and we got a block call. Foul is on P-Town Ballers number 1, Jordan Lomax, which will send Canty to the line to shoot 2. There's some of that speed we talked about pregame, partner.
Yeah, he got downhill immediately. Came with the slow down Euro step, gets to the foul line for 2.
Canty unable to connect on the first. He does on the second, and the Vikings are on the board. Ball now in the hands of Lomax. Guard-to-guard pass to Sigler. Sigler into the corner, back out to Sigler. Sigler back into the hands of Lomax.
Man-to-man defense for the Vikings.
A lot of chatter in this one. Good defensive pressure by the Vikings. 3-point field goal attempt, no good. Lomax with the offensive rebound and put back for 2. Huggard crosses the timeline for the Vikings. Ball now in the hands of number 53 with a 3-point field goal attempt, no good. That was Zaid Lee. Back comes Isham McLean for the P-Town Ballers. Ball now in the hands of Sigler. Over to the wing to Lomax. Lomax looks inside. Downs kicks it back out, and down goes a 3 for McLean. Ball went inside to Cameron Downs. Immediate kick to the opposite wing, and down went the 3.
It's inside-outside basketball. You get the ball into the post, you get a kick out. Nice 3-point shot.
Yeah, Canty tried to come off the screen of Lee, Zabar Lee that was, and he got caught with that little right arm, pushing off the defender. P-Town Ballers come back, up the floor, ball in the hands of Lomax. Crosses the timeline. Being covered by Huggard.
Good heads and show off that screen. Zabar Lee.
Pass to McLean. Isham McLean comes off the down screen. Able to get all the way to the rim, but cannot finish. Downs fights for the rebound. Controlled by Zaid Lee. Throw ahead pass to his brother Zabar Lee, unable to be connected. Turnover for the Vikings. P-Town Ballers come back. Ball in the hands of Lomax. Over to Brandon Palmer. Back to Lomax. To Palmer on the wing. Good head and ball fake. Dribble drive into the paint. Kick. Sigler couldn't get the jumper off. Back up top, they reset. Lomax to the rim. Travel called first.
Try to come through that gather step. And got an extra one in there. The referees kind of determine when you get that gather step in there before you get to your 1-2, and they call the travel for the turnover.
Possession to the Vikings. Zaid Lee with the basketball into the corner to Hubbard. To Zabar Lee underneath. Shot no good. Ran down by Canty. Canty gets all the way to the rim and finishes. Really good move from the left wing to the right side. Using the right hand, Canty able to finish with 2. 5-3 game now. Vikings in front. I apologize. P-Town Ballers are in front. Ball in the hands of Downs. Tries to get to the rim. Unable to do so. Kicks out. Isham McLean. No good. Ball run down by Brandon Palmer. Downs now with the basketball. Kicks it to Sigler. Sigler's 3-point field goal attempt. No good. Rebound by Canty. Now in the hands of Huggard. Crossing the timeline in transition is Shane Huggard. Dribble drive, has to pull it back out. Ball now in the hands of Zubar Lee. He's unable to finish, gets his own rebound, put back and a foul. Good work on the offensive glass, obtaining his own rebound and fighting the good fight. Zubar Lee with a bucket, draws the foul at the line for one.
Good hustle. Chasing down his own missed layup and gets to the foul line, even though he missed the free throw.
So we're locked at 5. 3:50 left in the first. Isha McLean with the basketball for P-Town Ballers. Dribble drive to the right, dribble hand off to Lomax. Lomax comes back out and resets. 5-second violation. Good defense by Shane Huggard. Defending Lomax drew the 5-second call.
Got to be careful with the basketball. You cannot force the issue. You cannot give away possessions. You're going to be tough to score against a team with this type of length that the Vikings have.
That was Tazir Canty coming off the left wing, dribble drive, gets to the basket, can finish, but he gets fouled. He's going to the line for 2. You can tell he's real savvy with that dribble drive. He knows how to get himself to the rim.
A little in and out crossover, comes to the underhand scoop layup and gets to the line.
Canty knocks down the first one. Substitutions into the game for P-Town Ballers is Jason Emmons. And Canty makes them both. 7-5 Vikings. 3:24 left in the first. Isha McLean with the basketball. Now into the hands of Sigler. Back to Lomax.
Good ball pressure, extending the basketball out of the comfort zone of the offensive ball handler.
Lomax to McLean. Ramir Hull was the other substitute for P-Town Ballers. And that's his jump shot right there. Does not go. Into the hands of Canty. Canty to Huggard. Off the screen of Lee. Huggard to Zaid Lee. And he turns it over. Lomax in transition. And finishes. Drew the body contact, protected the basketball, and finished with the right hand. Block shot by the P-Town Ballers. Lomax in transition. Tries to find Isha McLean and can't. Turns it over.
A little sloppy on both last possessions, but great job by Jordan Lomax on that last bucket. He got getting to the cup, jumping into the chest of the defender, and getting the layup to go.
3:04 left. We're tied at 7. Huggard with the basketball for the Vikings. Passes out to Canty. Canty uses Zaid Lee's screen, turns it over. Here comes Emmons for P-Town. Now to Lomax. Lomax at the top of the key, gathers himself and dishes off to Isham McLean. McLean all the way to the center of the plate, blocked by Zaid Lee, and in transition, Zubar Lee finishes at the bucket.
Another offensive rebound, but a good job by Zubar Lee getting out on the break. Nice drop-off pass by Shane Huggard. We got a 2-point ball game.
9-7 Vikings, 2:18 left in the first. Sigler, no good. Here comes the Vikings in transition. Canty to Zaid Zubar Lee for 2 with the throw-ahead pass. And we got a timeout.
That's just effort. That's just effort. And I know that timeout, coach is going to talk about it for the P-Town Ballers. You got to give it effort. You can't be jogging back. Horses trot. You got to sprint.
Little 10-2 run right now by the P-Town Ballers. This game was 5-1. It's now 11-7 Vikings. Thus the timeout for the P-Town Ballers.
You talked about a partner with just some of your notes. Just looking at a guy like Zubar Lee, long frame, freakish athlete. He showed it right there, getting out on the break, beating everybody back from the Ballers and getting that lay in.
And his brother's the same build. You could certainly tell they're brothers, that's for sure. Some size to him at 6'5" and 6'6".
That's going to be an issue for P-Town Ballers because you already got a 2,000-point scorer in Tazir Canty. But Zubar Lee, if he's going to be running the floor and dominating inside the paint like that, it's going to be tough to beat them here.
We're underway. P-Town Ballers crosses the timeline. Ball's in the hands of Osorio. That's Quincy Osorio into the game for the P-Town Ballers. Now Jason Emmons into the corner. Back out to number 12, Shervington, and down goes the three. Trevon Shervington for three. And it's 11-10. Just over a minute and a half left. Ball in the hands of Hugger. Ball fake by Lee, getting all the way to the paint. Fouled on his way to the rim.
It's a tough call if you're the defender. You see Lee, he dips his shoulder. That's the other brother's aid. Lee, he dips his shoulder, kind of runs into the defender. He gets the blocking call.
Lob pass off the inbounds to Zabar Lee, and he's fouled.
You got athletes like this, right? You don't have to drop any inbound plays. You just throw it up high. Let your big man go up there and get it. You go to the line.
And P-Town Ballers just doesn't have the size to match up with that lob inbounds play. Zabar Lee will go to the line to shoot two. Down goes the first. Second one no good, 1 of 2 trip for Zabar Lee. Into the game for the Vikings is number 51, Jason Bryce. Sigler with the offensive rebound. Good bounce pass. That was a good bounce pass right there. Finishing was number 10, Ramir Hall. Canty comes right back and finishes at the other end.
That's his effort. And we got another turnover.
Pressure by the Vikings. Zabar Lee to the rim and finishes. 16-12 game with 45 seconds left in the first.
They turned the ball over, started to pick up a little bit. Three-quarter court man-to-man defense for the Vikings.
Sigler to Shervington, now to Osorio, who can't finish on his cut through the paint, but he got fouled. And he'll shoot two.
First free throws of the game for the P-Town Ballers.
Osorio unable to connect on the first. Once again, our officials for this game are Dwight and Jared Davis. And no good on the second. Still 16-12, 32 seconds left in the first. Canty with the basketball. And we got a 3-second violation.
I got a little sloppy there. Offensively, 5th turnover of the first quarter for the Vikings.
Yeah, I think Jason Bryce might have got caught, how they say it, watching the paint dry in there. Right? Sigler crosses the timeline for P-Town Ballers. Comes off of a hole screen and kicks to the wing. Back to Sigler.
Now you got to look back to that.
Over the hole, no good. And that's how we end our first. Score at the end of one, the Vikings 16, the P-Town Ballers 12. We'll be back after this.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopaedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
Welcome back to Woodbine Elementary School for the South Jersey Hoops Madness Tournament. Just underway in the second. The Vikings with the basketball, and the ball's in the hands of Zubair Lee. Turns to the paint, passes to his brother Zaid Lee for three, and down it goes.
He's done that a couple times in the driveway before.
You think? Good inside-outside game right there, though. Lee to Lee, inside to the top of the key for three. P-Town Ballers in possession. Osorio with the basketball to Shervington. Shervington in a corner to Emmons. Back out to Hall, over to Sigler. P-Town Ballers back out and reset. Osorio trying to take Huggard, gets to the baseline and can't finish. Rebound by Chamberlain. Out in transition was Canty, but couldn't get it to go. P-Town Ballers now in transition. Pass up to Zubair Lee, and he can't finish, but he gets fouled. Back and forth we go.
Wonder if there's gravity up there. They were both up there near the rim, challenging for that shot. Marty Sigler goes up and gets the foul, trying to contest Zubair Lee at the rim, who's been so far the player of the first half.
Lee makes his first. We talked about size and athleticism, and it's certainly on display right now.
See him between him and his brother, just a long wingspan.
One out of two for Zubair Lee. 20-12 game, Vikings in front, 6:47 left in the second. Out to Osorio. Skip pass to Palmer. Palmer into Emmons. Emmons kicks back out. Shervington, no good. Rebound by Palmer, inside to Isham McLean. He brings it back out and resets. Now tries to get all the way to the rim. Kick pass for three, no good by Shervington. Rebound put back by Isham McLean, no good. Rebound in the hand. Canty in transition, all the way to the good pass is right, and down it goes. The creativity of Canty and threat of him getting all the way to the basket drew the defender. He knew exactly where to dish the ball off to.
Oh, man, he just kind of throws the ball out there on the string. Quick crossover, left to right. Jumps in the air and just drops a knife dime off. And Lee finishes out a three-point play.
Very well done, 23-12 Vikings. Ball in the hands of Isham McLean as they cross the timeline. Now Osorio comes off a screen. Kick to the corner. Shervington for three. No good. Zubair Lee with the rebound and outlet, and here they go. Up ahead to Canty, and he finishes.
Lee goes to Canty. That play before Canty goes to Lee. This Vikings team is rolling right now.
I think we're going to be saying that a little bit, awful lot here today. Osorio with the basketball. Dribble drives, get into the paint, kicks back out to Shervington. Now to Emmons. Emmons loses possession of the basketball, obtained by Zubair Lee. Now in the hands of Canty. Canty from deep. No good.
That was a heat check. That was a heat check. His coach is not going to be too mad with that when you're closing in on a 2,000-point career.
That looked like something we saw last week in the NBA All-Star game. That's where they were firing it from there, weren't they?
Dame Lillard, Steph Curry, Trae Young. He's been watching some people.
That's right. Lomax with the basketball guarded by Huggard as he crosses the timeline. Comes off a down screen, dribble drive, pull-up jump shot, no good by Lomax. Ball tipped back out now in the hands of Isham McLean. Three, no good. Downs with another offensive rebound. Kicks back out to McLean, another attempt at three, no good. This time the rebound in the hands of Zaid Lee to Canty, over to Zubair Lee, no good. Rebound Lomax. Here comes P-Town Ballers up the right side, trying to take Huggard. Pull up jump shot. Oh, no good. Ball hit the wire above the basket, therefore the out-of-bounds call. We're at 25-12 Vikings with 4:33 left in the second.
The Vikings coaching staff yelling out, they got 6 fouls. They can get the bonus. Attack the basket.
Ball in the hands of Canty, being doubled in the corner, back out to Huggard. Huggard rotates. Canty recovers for the Vikings. Gets into the paint, pull up, no good. And tipped in by Zubar Lee. I apologize, Zaid Lee. P-Town Ballers with the basketball in the hands of Osorio. Osorio looking to take Zaid Lee. He does, and he gets a shot blocked. Ball gets kicked back out, and able to finish is Brandon Palmer for 2.
Job by Palmer, jumping into the chest of the defender, getting the basket to go.
Zubar Lee with the basketball all the way to the paint. Dribble drive, can't finish. Isham McLean with the rebound, and here comes P-Town Ballers in transition. Isham McLean all the way to the rim and finishes for 2 over Zaid Lee.
McLean had missed about 3 three-point shots in a row. A couple of them didn't even hit the rim. And moving screen they call.
Yeah, a little player control foul coming up called by our referee, Mr. Davis. P-Town Ballers back up the court. Isham McLean turns it over.
7 turnover the first half for the P-Town Ballers.
Huggard brings it up the floor for the Vikings. Now in the hands of Canty. Dribble drive, kick out the 3 to Zubar Lee. Head and ball fake, can't get the defender to bite. Ball's in the hands of number 52, Chamberlain, and he turns it over.
Great defense on the ball. They stopped all the cutters. Players trapped in the corner. He turns it over.
Lomax trying to get all the way to the rim, wasn't able to do so. Kicks it back out, and I believe the ball's in the hands of Sigler. Sigler looking to penetrate, dishes off to Downs, who gets all the way to the rim and can't finish, but he's fouled.
Like that from Downs, a little crossover, right to left, gets that shoulder down, gets to the cup. Thought he had an and one opportunity, but he missed the layup.
Downs to the line to shoot 2. First one no good. So we're still at 27-16 with 2:22 left here in the second. Canty brings it up the floor for the Viking, kicks to Huggard, no good. Ball goes over the backboard and out of bounds.
See the irky-jerky dribbling style of a player like Canty. Gets in the lane, just comes to a jump stop, just gets a wide open 3 for his teammate. Even though the shot was off, it's still a good look offensively.
Yeah, he plays the game at different speeds, and it keeps a defender off balance.
Yeah, a change of speed is always critical. You see players, Dwayne Wade, Manu Ginobili, coming to that Euro step and being able to slow up at the right moment to avoid offensive fouls.
P-Town Ballers turn it over. The Vikings come up the floor, ball in the hands of Canty, but it's tipped away. Possession will remain with the Vikings. Screen by Zaid Lee. Canty comes off it with the right-hand dribble, pull-up, jump shot, down it goes. That's a sweet stroke right there, partner.
Patient, under control, comes off the screen, gets right to the elbow. Nothing but net.
P-Town Ballers bring it up the floor. Isham McLean back out to Sigler and over to Palmer. Now in the hands of Downs. Stolen by Zubar Lee. He's going to try to get all the way to the rim. Tries to finish with the left and can't. Downs with the rebound, and P-Town Ballers come right back in transition. Lomax in the corner for 3. No good. Sigler with an offensive rebound. Kicks it back out, and that's Palmer. His 3 is no good. Lomax is going to chase the rebound down with a good ball handling move to get around Canty, and P-Town Ballers are coming right back. Sigler all the way to the basket, no good. Offensive rebound by Lomax, that shot's blocked. Isham McLean gathers and resets. And now that's stolen by Zubar Lee. Again all the way to the rim. Wasn't able to do so. but we have a foul, and I think the foul was called on the floor, so I think we're looking at a possession.
But they're
for
in
the
the
Vikings.
bonus. They're in the bonus anyway. So
Okay, there you go. We got a 1-and-1. Zubar lead to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. This is the first, and Downs pulls down the rebound for P-Town. Sigler across the timeline at the top of the key, kicks to Downs. Back to Sigler. .36 seconds left in a half. Sigler tries to get to the rim, goes along the baseline, can't finish. Rebound by Zubar Lee. He's out in transition.
Charge. Very clear.
Good call, partner. Lomax, Jordan Lomax steps in, gains position, lets Zubar Lee run through him for the offensive foul.
You got to be smart. 5'9" junior just takes us right into the chest. One of the most athletic guys that you'll see in this tournament. He stands his ground and gets the offensive foul.
Smart and tough. That's not an easy play to take. You got to be
I agree. I know Coach Kennemore back at Van Nuys High School, we get a soda after practice if you take a charge in the game.
There you go. P-Town ballers with 9 seconds left. Ball's in the hands of Lomax. He comes off a down screen to the top of the key. Lomax looking to get a shot off, can't do it. Passes over to Sigler. Sigler's shot is, oh, do we have a foul?
Really? Wow. Bail out.
Wow. Sigler attempted to shoot the three from the top of the key. As time expired, foul called on the play. Makes the first. And the second. Didn't make the third. So we're going to go to halftime. And our halftime score is going to be the Vikings, the Vicious Vikings 29, and the P-Town Ballers 18.
Hi, I'm Dr. Trina Lisko, a provider here at Premier Orthopaedic Associates. I love that we get to watch these athletes play again. There is nothing better than being able to participate in an activity that you love. However, I know that COVID has us all a little less active than we would like, especially if weather conditions don't allow us to get outside and we've been restricted from the gym. Now is the time to consider some cross-training. Consider body-weighted activities, which are my favorite. Do timed interval repetitions with a little rest in between to help keep your heart rate up and activate your cardiovascular system. We can all stay healthy and active during this time. Remember to start slow and work technique before progressing to higher repetitions. Slow and steady will do the job.
McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
I wanted the RK customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter?
Unfortunately, it's just not in your budget. On second thought, I'll make it happen.
Lease new Kia Sportages from $198 a month. $198. Every new RK Kia comes with RK coverage. No charge.
At RK,
The customer is always right.
At RK Kia of Vineland.
Welcome to Elevations Cabinetry and Millwork in Vineland, New Jersey. We're South Jersey's premier kitchen and bathroom cabinetry supplier, specializing in personalized all-wood cabinets, including our exclusive Elevations cabinet line. Our friendly staff will help you design the kitchen of your dreams, and our experienced craftsmen will install your cabinets with care and precision. Call us today or go to elevationsnj.com for more information or to visit our showroom.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopaedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
Hi, I'm Dr. Trina Lisco, a provider here at Premier Orthopaedic Associates. I love that we get to watch these athletes play again. There is nothing better than being able to participate in an activity that you love. However, I know that COVID has us all a little less active than we would like, especially if weather conditions don't allow us to get outside and we've been restricted from the gym. Now is the time to consider some cross-training. Consider body-weighted activities, which are my favorite. Do timed interval repetitions with a little rest in between to help keep your heart rate up and activate your cardiovascular system. We can all stay healthy and active during this time. Remember to start slow and work technique before progressing to higher repetitions. Slow and steady will do the job.
McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
I wanted the arcade customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter?
Unfortunately, it's just not in your budget. On second thought, I'll make it happen.
Lease new Kia Sportages from $198 a month. $198. Every new RK Kia comes with arcade coverage. No charge.
At RK,
The customer is always right.
At RK Kia of Vineland.
Welcome to Elevations Cabinetry and Millwork in Vineland, New Jersey. We're South Jersey's premier kitchen and bathroom cabinetry supplier, specializing in personalized all-wood cabinets, including our exclusive Elevations cabinet line. Our friendly staff will help you design the kitchen of your dreams, and our experienced craftsmen will install your cabinets with care and precision. Call us today or go to elevationsnj.com for more information or to visit our showroom.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopaedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
Welcome back to the South Jersey Hoops Madness Tournament. Coming to you live today from Woodbine Elementary School. We're in the middle of Game 2, about to start the third quarter here. We have a score of 29-18 with the Vikings in front over the P-Town Ballers. And what kind of numbers you have on that first half, partner?
Well, the 18 for the P-Town Ballers been outscored by two guys from the Vikings. Obviously, Canty's coming in. Tazir Canty closing in on 2,000 points. He's got 11 for the game. And Zubar Lee, 13 points to lead all scores. Sadly, he's only 3 from 8 from the free throw line. I mean, he could have 18 points and match the entire team if he can make his foul shots.
Okay, so the possession in the start, the second half, will belong to P-Town. As they inbound right in front of us. And again, the ball's in the hands of Osorio. To the wing to Sigler. Back out top. Osorio looking to take Huggard. Comes off a down screen with the left hand. Pounds the dribble, dishes guard to guard to Isham McLean. Isham McLean trying to get all the way to the rim. Can't, kicks out to Sigler. 3-point field goal attempt, and down it goes.
Good job by Sigler, just getting to a spot. 5th point of the game for him. First field goal after 2 free throws.
Huggard crosses the timeline, got it to Canty. Canty to Lee. Lee kicks it back out for a corner 3 from Jason Bryce. 32-21, Vikings. Sigler with the basketball for P-Town. Pull up jump shot from 16 feet, no good. Zubar Lee tracks down the rebound, passes to Zaid Lee. Zaid Lee gets it in the hands of the guard of Huggard. Crosses paths with Bryce and lets a 3 go. Huggard's 3-point attempt, no good. Sigler with a rebound. Out to Palmer, Palmer to Downs, Downs to the rim and finishes.
Great job by Downs. He had a great defensive possession a play ago down in the post, and he comes down and gets a nice layup.
I'll tell you what, he's got some size to him when he tries to get to the rim also. Canty to the basket and he finishes. Sigler crosses the timeline for P-Town. Ball guard-to-guard pass to Osorio. Back to Sigler. Now to Palmer. Isham McLean down the lane to the rim, blocked by Lee.
Referees let it play with the body contact. They kind of go chest to chest there.
P-Town possession. Inbound to Downs. Downs, big and strong, getting to the rim, can't finish, gets his own rebound, and then draws a foul from Zaid Lee. Downs will go to the foul line to shoot 2.
It's the 11th offensive rebound of the game for P-Town. Sadly, they had 10 turnovers, which is the reason they found themselves down at the break.
Downs can't connect on the first. I'll tell you what, though, P-Town's still taking the ball to the rim, even up against 6'6" and 6'5" with the Lee brothers.
You have to. You have to jump in their chest and try to get them into the bonus. It's the first foul of the quarter, excuse me. We're 0 for 4 at the foul line so far.
Canty with the basketball, crosses the timeline, gets to the paint, pull-up jump shot from 13, no good. Zaid Lee with the rebound to Zabar Lee. Lee to Lee, and you can count that bucket for 2. 36-23, Vikings in front. Downs along the baseline. Kick out passes stolen by Zaid Lee. Zaid Lee finds Canty underneath the basket. Unfortunately, hits the deck and unfortunately turns it over. P-Town Ballers with possession. Sigler crosses the timeline. Comes off a down screen to the top of the key. Passes to Isha McLean. Isha McLean trying to take Bryce to the rim, but he pulls up from 16 and it doesn't go. Zabar Lee with the rebound. Zabar Lee trying to go coast to coast. Ball tipped away by P-Town Ballers, but the possession will still remain with the Vikings.
I thought he was going to kick it to that far side corner to his right to Bryce for the 3. He gets the Euro step, goes inside.
Lob inbounds play, which we saw in the first half. Lob to Zabar Lee, he can't finish. Ball will go out of bounds. And again, it's a Viking possession. Canty to inbound. To Zabar Lee. Out to Huggard. To the corner to Canty. Inside to Zabar Lee. Turned it over, he couldn't catch it. Isha McLean in transition for P-Town. Into the paint, turns it over. Huggard gets it and he turns it back over. Downs in the corner, skip pass to Osorio. 3-point field goal attempt, no good. Rebound to Bryce. Bryce out in transition. Coast to coast and finishes.
It's a business decision there to get out of the way of Bryce.
And we have a timeout by the P-Town Ballers. Our score with 4:31 left in the third. Vikings 38, P-Town 23.
McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
Ready to resume play here with 4:31 left in the third. Possession belongs to P-Town. Same 10 players on the floor. No substitutions by either team. Osorio with the basketball in the wing. Try looking for Isha McLean. Couldn't find him as a cutter. Backs it back out. Osorio with the basketball, and he walks.
"13 turnovers." One thing that I wish, any level of basketball, 3 things to kill you: missed free throws, offensive rebounds allowed, and turnovers.
Huggard crosses the timeline for the Vikings. Pass to the elbow to Zabar Lee. Tried to hit Canty underneath. Little high-low action. Didn't work. Canty shot blocked. Sigler in transition. Can't finish, but there's a foul on the play.
Great defense by Sigler in the post to try a little high-low action. Get the ball to the high post. You dump it down to your 2,000-point scorer, Canty. He keeps his hands straight up, gets out on the break, and gets another foul on the board.
Foul was called on the floor, so it'll be a possession for P-Town. Sigler to inbound, finds Downs in the corner. Downs out to McLean. P-Town will reset. McLean into the paint at the foul line area, kicked to Palmer. Palmer now into the paint. He tries to get all the way to the rim, and it's blocked and taken by Zaid Lee, and then an over-aggressive Palmer commits a foul.
That's just great defense by Zaid Lee. Those long arms, get your hands straight up. Referees are letting it play. This is tournament basketball. This is March Madness.
That's it.
And you get another turnover.
That's it. We talked about that size in there between the Lee brothers. Another example of it right there. Huggard with the basketball for the Vikings. Now the ball's in the hands of Canty. Coming off a Zabar Lee screen at the top of the key. Dribble drive all the way to the rim and finishes with the right hand on the left side. That's a really good move.
He takes an extra step while he still has his dribble, so it's not a travel. He gets one more bounce, gets to the left side of the lane, easy lay in for soon-to-be Mr. 2000.
Sigler to Osorio for P-Town. Osorio all the way into the paint. Runner doesn't go. Bryce with the rebound, now in the hands of Huggard. Huggard looking to push the ball up the floor. Gets into the paint, behind the back pass to Zabar Lee. He can't finish, and it's out to Isham McLean. P-Town in transition, kicks to Osorio. Three's no good. Rebound tracked down by Palmer. To Downs underneath, good finish.
Good job by Downs getting down low, getting that bucket.
2:39 left in the third. 40-25 Vikings. Canty with the basketball. Huggard for three from the wing, no good. Zaidley tracks down the offensive rebound for Vikings. All the way to the rim, can't score, but he got fouled. Zaidley will go to the line for two. Officials get everything sorted out on the foul lane. First attempt for Zaidley, unsuccessful. Substitutions for P-Town. Hole back into the game. Shervington back into the game. And so is Emmons. 41-25, 2:18 left in the third. P-Town with the basketball. Isham McLean dribbles to 16 feet away. Just above the foul line, pulls up with a jump shot and gets fouled.
Second time fouling a jump shooter for a guy that's obviously a phenomenal scorer, but one of the leaders on this team. And Tazir Canty, you got to be a little smarter than that. Even though you're holding on to a big lead, you can't foul a jump shooter.
Yeah, and especially since the three hasn't necessarily been going down tonight for McLean as it is.
I agree.
But he does make the first free throw. And the second 2-for-2 trip from McLean. Vikings push it up the floor with Canty. All the way to the paint. Lost possession, threw it out of bounds. P-Town basketball. Cameron Downs, dribble drive into the paint. And I'll tell you what, partner, it looks like P-Town is making a conscientious effort, as you had mentioned earlier, in taking the basketball directly into the paint and drawing fouls on the Lee brothers and whoever else they can.
And that was just, we see that in the first game. Just the referees at the top of the key, if you turn that corner and be aggressive, they'll give you that foul call on the floor.
Shervington collects in the corner off the inbound, now inside the Downs. Back out to Shervington, he lets the three go, no good. Rebound tracked down by Hall. Spinning, turning in the paint, kicks out to McLean. McLean lets it go, and down it goes. Just got done saying how Isham McLean might not have been, that three ball might not have been going for him, and then he knocks one right down.
He hit his first one of the game, missed about 3 or 4 in a row in between there. Oh, man.
Yeah. Canty in transition, no one stops the basketball. He's able to get all the way to the rim and score.
Just to show the ball, take it away, easy lay.
43-30 Vikings. And a turnover by P-Town. P-Town looked like they wanted to come up and pick up full court pressure and then backed off. Canty gets by McLean. Ball tipped, saved by Downs. Throw ahead to Isham McLean. And it's blocked up above the square by Zabar Lee.
Is there gravity up there? Because I don't know if you need flight clearance to get up that high.
You talk about two players up well above the rim. What a highlight reel block shot by Lee right there. Vikings turn it over, and now Isham McLean comes back. 3-point field goal attempt, and down it goes. Oh. Feel it, young fella.
And he had something to say, too, as well. After getting blocked, He said something to Zay. Zay wasn't the one to block. His brother did it, but he's going to get his brother back with a 3-point shot in his face.
A little bit of a run here by P-Town Ballers. Has this 16-point lead cut to 10. Zabar Lee for 3, no good. Hall with the rebound for P-Town. Isham McLean in transition. Now to Hall. Hall over to Shervington. Shervington over to Palmer. Palmer loses control. Hall is unable to gather it, and it's a turnover by P-Town. It'll be Viking possession. We got 8 seconds left here in a 43-33 game with the Vikings in front. Canty with the basketball, crosses half court, gets by McLean, and finishes with 3 seconds left in the quarter. And that's the way the third quarter will end with our score. The Vikings 45, P-Town Ballers 33. High action-packed game here in Woodbine. We'll be back.
I wanted the arcade customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter?
Unfortunately, it's just not in your budget. On second thought, I'll make it happen.
Lease new Kia Sportages from $198 a month. $198. Every new RK Kia comes with RK coverage. No charge.
At RK,
The customer is always right.
At RK Kia of Vineland.
Welcome to Elevations Cabinetry and Millwork in Vineland, New Jersey. We're South Jersey's premier kitchen and bathroom cabinetry supplier, specializing in personalized all-wood cabinets, including our exclusive Elevations cabinet line. Our friendly staff will help you design the kitchen of your dreams, and our experienced craftsmen will install your cabinets with care and precision. Call us today or go to elevationsnj.com for more information or to visit our showroom.
We're back. 2021 South Jersey Hoops Madness Tournament, single elimination tournament. We're in the fourth quarter right here of a good game. 45-33 Vikings over P-Town. At this point, P-Town in the middle of a run, getting themselves back in it. Hall from three-point range, and down it goes with the assist from McLean. P-Town picking up a little full court pressure here. The Vikings able to get it across the timeline, and now in the hands of Canty. Canty with McLean covering him. Comes off a screen of Zubar Lee, dribbling at the top of the key, decides to pull it and drain it. Just a flat-out score, partner.
Just under control, though. He's not panicked. Kind of reminds me of Donovan Mitchell of the NBA. Maybe not the jumping.
Isham McLean says, I have an answer.
Not the leaping ability of a Spider Mitchell, but just the calmness and under control with the floor game. Maybe even a Dwayne Wade back in his heyday, just controlling the game with his pace and his savvy.
And what an answer by Isham McLean, who drains a three. Now Canty's going to take one from the benches. He was closer to the scores table than he was the three-point line, and down it went for Canty.
Pulling from Stone Harbor. My goodness, this is a ball game here.
51-39, 6:42 left in the fourth. P-Town with the basketball. McLean over to Shervington. Shervington at the top of the key to Hall. Hall back to Isham McLean. He's unable to gather his feet. Back to Shervington. Shervington tries to go baseline, can't. Dish to Hall. Hall unable to hit the three. Palmer unable to track it down, but Zubar Lee can. Gets the ball into the hands of Isaiah Yeldell. Now to Canty. Canty off the screen of Chamberlain. Oh, good cross. Canty with the crossover dribble left McLean, unable to hit the 8-foot jumper. McLean, it comes right back to Hall. Out for a three-point attempt by Emmons, unable to connect. Rebound gets back out. Emmons offensive rebound off of McLean miss, and he finishes. We got a 10-point game.
They've gotten back in it with second chances. That's their 15th offensive rebound for the P-Town Ballers.
Yeah, I mistakenly said earlier the lead was 16 and cut to 10. I was told it was actually 20 at one point. And now 10.
You're going to see some more ball pressure here when they come out of this timeout. 5 minutes, 41 seconds to go, 10-point ball game.
Into the game for the Vikings is Nate Shimp, and we have a timeout here. And while we have a timeout, let's thank some more people. First we want to thank the tournament committee. Keith Pallick and T. John Cassiello from Cassiello Basketball. If you're looking to get, if you have a child that wants to get trained in the game of basketball, T. John Cassiello, along with No Limits Academy, really good trainers, and we certainly thank them for choosing BFA Sports to cover all the action over the next 2 weeks.
It's going to be exciting. We got 2 more games after this one today, tomorrow, all week long, and a big slate again next weekend. So we're going to see some of the best talent that you'll find in South Jersey right here on BFA Sports.
Also to the people in Woodbine, the mayor, the school board, the rec commission, they've all gotten together and supported this tournament, and and allowing us to have it here and host it, and we certainly thank you. So as stated, we got 5:41 left in the fourth. We got a 10-point basketball game with the Vikings in front, 51-41. The possession belongs to the Vikings. Huggard to inbound underneath the basket. Lob pass, which we've seen a couple times today, to Zabar Lee. And when you're that long and that athletic at 6'6", why not?
Just put the ball up. Let the big fella go get it. You don't need an inbound play.
McLean off a down screen. Canty to cover McLean.
Canty's feet moving. I see it. Fighting over the screens.
Over to Shervington. Shervington finds him cutting McLean, and he finishes at the rim for 2.
Great job getting that ball up. A little bit over-aggressive for Canty. He knew he had his shot blocker behind him, and he thought Mr. Lee was going to go get that one.
Good pass, though, to the cutter. Huggard with the basketball for the Vikings. He crosses the timeline, now gets it cross court to Canty. Canty being covered by McLean. What a treat it's been to watch them two go at it this afternoon.
Yeah, it's definitely, especially in the second half. And Sean McCain started to get his shot going.
Canty and for the Vikings and McLean for P-Town, 2 really good players. Treat watching them today, that's for sure. Huggard back out to Zaidley. Zaidley now handoff to Huggard. Huggard doubled at half court, gets it back to Zaidley. Zaidley to the rim. Zaidley finishes, and he draws a foul.
See the very last second, the big fella sidestep, euro, avoid the charge. Guys coming down the lane, defenders want to reach out and try to swipe the ball. If you miss, if you can be athletic, change your platform, change your shoulder angle, take the harm, and get the hoop, and 1.
3 substitutions for P-Town. Osorio re-enters along with Palmer and Sigler. Zaidley is able to complete the 3-point play, and it's a 13-point ball game, 56-43 Vikings, with 4:30 left in the fourth. McLean crosses the timeline to the corner to Sigler, finds Hall underneath, turns it over. Canty now with the basketball. Emmons hassling him. Canty into the paint, kicks back out, and now settled down by Huggard out at half court. Huggard being pressured by Osorio. Dribble handoff to Canty. Yeah, that time Canty chose not to use the screen by Zubar Lee. Tried to do it on his own on the left side of the rim. Unfortunately turned it over. I think we might have had a technical foul here, partner, on P-Town Ballers Jason Emmons, I believe. Canty going to go to the line to shoot the 2 free throws. Doesn't make the first. And now we have a timeout by the Vikings. So we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back. We're at 3:55 left in the fourth. Vikings 56. P-Town 43.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopaedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
As we come back to live action, Tazir Canty will shoot the second of the 2 free throws on the technical foul, and he didn't make either one of them. However, possession will still belong to the Vikings. Up 13 with 3:55 left in the fourth. Vikings to inbound right in front of us. Inbounding for the Vikings was Nate Shimp. Ball in the hands of Huggard. Pass to Zabar Lee. Now to Canty, over to Huggard. Huggard goes baseline to Zabar Lee. He can't finish, but he's fouled by Hall.
Great job by Lee. He flew to the corner, and all of a sudden, as his teammate goes under the basket, Huggard comes under the basket, gets stuck. He just dives right down toward the box, goes up strong, and gets 2 free throw opportunities.
Zabar Lee to shoot 2. Unable to make the first. This is really when you can put a game away at the foul line right here. 2 big free throws. 15's much, much different than 13. Unable to make the second. 0 for 2 trip. Still a 13-point ball game. Palmer with the rebound. Now to Isham McLean. Isham McLean waves away Osorio, then passes it to him on the wing. Osorio looking to take Huggard. Ball comes loose in the paint. Osorio regathers and scores. We got an 11-point game. Here comes P-Town. Trapping, full court pressure to Huggard. Huggard to the center of the floor to Shimp. Shimp to Zabar Lee. Zabar Lee can't finish the dunk. And he has a little few words with Palmer on the way there because he drew the foul from Palmer.
Look, he's 3 for 10 at the foul line so far in this game. I don't mind that. Put him at the line, make him earn it. Don't give up a rim-rattling dunk.
You're certainly right there, partner. Palmer did the right thing, just not giving him the easy dunk. Makes the second, and we have a 13-point game again with 3:09. 58-45 Vikings. Osorio for P-Town with the basketball. Trying to get all the way to the rim. Can't finish, but he is fouled. Foul was on Huggard. P-Town to inbound. Top of the key to Palmer, over to Sigler. Sigler looking to take Shimp. Stolen by Shimp. Shimp gets all the way to the rim and finishes.
Good steal, just lazy passing, but good on-the-ball pressure all the way around.
Isham McLean from deep, unable to connect with that. Follows his own shot. Good hustle, gets his own rebound. Attempts to score and can't. Rebound to the Vikings. Ball in the hands of Canty. Canty crosses the timeline. Takes it back out. The Vikings will set up their offense. Isham McLean guarding Canty. Canty over, guard-to-guard pass to Huggard. Huggard tries to get by Osorio, able to bounce the ball to the baseline on a cutting Zabar Lee. Good move without the basketball, and Lee finishes for 2.
I said it, he did it the last possession to get to the foul line. He stays in that corner, and right when his player starts to dive, he dives to the cup with him, gets the lay-in.
Osorio looks to return and have an answer. He tries to get all the way to the rim at the other end, and he's fouled. And he's going to go to the line for 2. We have 1:58 left, 62-45 Vikings. Osorio at the line for P-Town. Unable to make the first. Downs returning for P-Town. That's Cameron Downs back into the basketball game, replacing Ramir Hall. Zabar Lee with the rebound of the free throw. Double teamed. Gets able to get it over to Huggard. Huggard crosses the timeline, now being covered by Osorio, looking to get all the way to the basket. Pulls it back out, gets it back into the hands of Canty. Canty guard to Huggard. 1:32 left. 62-45 Vikings. Huggard gets by Osorio. And now fouled by Isham McLean. We have 1:23 left. Little bit of a purpose foul there, partner.
Yeah.
Got to get him to the line to shoot the 1-on-1. Huggard unable to make the front end of it. Downs with the rebound, and P-Town in transition. Ball to the wing to Sigler. 3-point field goal attempt, no good. Zabarli with the rebound. Ball tipped away from him and into the hands of Canty. Sigler's going to foul Canty, and now Canty will go to the line. Once again, we thank everyone for tuning in to BFA Sports. Coming to you live from the Woodbine Elementary School in the South Jersey Hoops Madness Tournament. This is game 2. Canty makes the first, and we have 1:07 left in a 63-45 games with the Vikings over P-Town. Game 2 of 4 today. Game 2 of 38 more over the next 2 weeks. 64-45. Isham McLean for P-Town with the basketball. Palmer for deep 3, no good. Sigler fights for the rebound, unable to obtain it. Canty did obtain it. Ball tipped away from him by P-Town, out of bounds. Possession to the Vikings. Canty to inbound, right next to us. Gets the ball into the hands of Zaidley. Zaidley splits a double team, dishes, blocked by blocked by Palmer. Sigler with the basketball. Now to Osorio. Osorio for 3. No good off the front of the rim. Sigler can't obtain it, but Downs can. Back to Osorio, kicked out to Isham McLean. His 3 goes up, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to P-Town. Went off of Nate Shimp. 33 seconds left. Isham McLean with the basketball. Guard to guard pass to Osorio. Osorio looks to dribble drive, tries to kick the Palmer for a 3. He can't get the shot off. Hands off to Isham McLean. He gets his 3 off, and down it goes. Stolen, inbounds pass by the Vikings, stolen by Downs. Kick out to an Osorio 3, and down his goes. Quick 6 right there. We got 3 seconds left.
Too little, too late.
You said it, partner. You said it. 60. Our final here in game 2 is the Vicious Vikings 64, the P-Town Ballers 50. We're going to be back in a minute with our player of the game interview.
Make it easy. That's the score. Great season. This is Coffee Jones back from BFA Sports here with our player of the game, Tazir Canty, 27 points today. I mean, you were just in control of the game. I like in your game. I don't know who you compare your game to if you do with anybody at the NBA level. I seen a little D-Wade, a little Spider Mitchell. You were under control. You got the Euro step, dropped some dimes. Talk about your performance today.
Well, I wanted to get my teammates involved first, and they started making a run, so I noticed they couldn't stay in front of me, so I started dishing it first half. Second half, I had the wide open layups, started hitting my threes, and shots started falling for me.
I'm pretty sure you watched the NBA All-Star game because you were pulling from Steph Curry, Dame Lillard range.
Yeah.
You going back and forth there a little bit with McLean.
Yeah, I got hot.
You got a little mad. I see that. But just talk about your teammates. Jabbar Lee, he comes up 21 points, 10 rebounds, big blocks in the game. I mean, just talk about having a big man like that on your side.
Having Zubair like that takes a lot of pressure off you, knowing someone else can score, get rebounds, block shots. Sometimes when you lack on defense, he's blocking shots, but I try to make it easier for him. When he's playing better, that's when I play best.
So for your team, what do you think you guys can improve on going into the next round?
Most definitely defense. I believe we got Cherokee next. We gotta play defense, and we gotta limit our turnovers, and we can't let teams go on runs.
I totally agree with you on that. I counted. Don't tell Coach, 13 turnovers. We got to work on that. You're point guard.
Work on that.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Canty, our player of the game, and thank you guys for joining in on BFA Sports. We'll be back with 2 more games for the rest of the day in this March Madness tournament.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.